What is up, everybody, and happy almost Halloween. I figured it would be a good time to review a game to match the season, and as you can see, Hero Survival has those vibes. It's not spooky by any means, it's actually quite colorful. Thanks to the devs for the review key so that I could get this out in a timely fashion. In a world of vampire survival likes, does this game do enough to stand out? Well, let's get into it. Hero Survival is a roguelike game in which you slay hordes of enemies from classic horror movies by enhancing your character, learning different skills, and matching your playstyle with equipment. Choose a unique way for your character. Want to freeze your enemies? That's the Cryomancer's way for you. Or would you rather play the role of a bomber who blows things up? Or maybe you're ready to rely on your trusty weapon. Then you are a natural born gunslinger. Spend the coins earned in each run to unlock new characters. Get stronger, destroy thousands of enemies, survive wave after wave, and try not to upset the mad time god. If you played any survival/bullet heaven type of game, all of the elements are there. You start off with your character by the name of Jake and a single handgun, and you are then immediately bombarded with a horde of enemies ranging from vampires, werewolves, mummies, and other monsters from classic horror movies. You will gain experience after taking out a monster, and after your first level up, you will have the option to choose between 3 different skill classes. Cryomancer uses the power of the elements against enemies by freezing them with gunshots. Gunslinger increases the piercing and ammo capacity of your guns, and Bomber creates bombs after an enemy is defeated, basically like Bomberman. And every level up afterward expands on the unique classes to make them more powerful, like creating more bombs and their explosiveness, to increasing the amount of ammo and guns, and increasing how long an enemy is frozen. The level up screen also gives you the choice of increasing your speed, crit amount, healing, and amount of coins you collect. And speaking of coins, enemies drop coins that will be used to unlock weapons and other characters. Collect all the coins during your runs because the unlocks get expensive really fast. Each wave has a set timer, and after the timer is up and you have survived the horde, you are then greeted with 4 options from another gun to add to your slots, which are 4 in total, or items to increase stats like health, damage, gun rate, crit damage, and armor. There are a wide array of guns like revolvers, shotguns, snipers, grenade launchers, and miniguns. And what is nice is that they increase in rarity, and that increases overall damage and also reload capacity. In my experience with this, it is best to fill up all your gun slots as quickly as possible to get the most amount of damage. Enemies can be fast and relentless, so the more options you have for damage, take it. This also applies to upgrading the class you choose at the beginning. There are actually only 10 waves you need to survive to beat the stage, and at the 10th wave there is a devil-like boss that has a big health bar. Once you beat that, your run is done. You go back to the beginning and use your money to unlock more weapons and characters, and move on to the next stage where there are 4 in total with their own set of different modifiers, so kind of rinse and repeat there. I do like how streamlined this is on the formula. There's not an excessive amount of unlocks, and runs are fast paced and short. Even when you die, you restart immediately to get more coins. Hero Survival is quite colorful even in the graveyard stage, and all of the creepy like enemies. Designs are simple and they do well. Plus, you get to play as Abe Lincoln. Who wouldn't want to play as Abe Lincoln? Who wouldn't want to mow down mummies with 4 miniguns armed as one of our nation's presidents? I think it's pretty cool. I do enjoy the nice pixelated bop music that plays throughout as well, and the good amount of sound effects from the guns. The dev team did a great job of taking an established formula and making it unique in its own right. However, there are some things that I felt were lacking. While I do enjoy the guns and what they provided, I do wish there were more than just guns. Perhaps some melee weapons, or even the ability to use magic. When I saw the Cryomancer for the first time, I thought my character would start shooting ice powers like Elsa from Frozen. But alas, that did not happen. I think this was a missed opportunity, and I wish you can use all 3 classes at some point. I would have loved to see how powerful you could get with the ice and bombs and guns. Perhaps it would have made me too powerful, but that's the whole point, right? To get to a point where you can set your controller down and let the madness happen on screen. It definitely could have been expanded on. I also wished I didn't get all the enemies right out of the gate. It would have been nice to see a ramp up of normal enemies to fast ones, and then the slow bullet sponges that culminate into this huge horde of monsters ready to take you out. It would have increased the tension and made it less frustrating at the beginning, as I always felt like I was low on health. But overall, I think Hero Survival is a short but fun experience for those looking for another bullet-heavy game to add to your collection. While you may continue to compare this to a game like Vampire Survivors and other games in the genre, I think you should try this one out, especially to give you those classic Halloween vibes. Let me know if you picked up Hero Survival because it just released today, or if you'll pick it up after watching this review. I always enjoy having conversations in the comments, so let me know your experience, and while you're down there, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more indie game reviews like these, LPs, and other things regarding indie games on the Nintendo Switch. Hope you have a safe and responsible Halloween. My name is Chike, and I will see you next time. Bye.